Urban Therapy with Sun 752. This is your daily Gogetemism number 67 for December 11th, 2014. I'm wearing my Phillies jersey today because they traded my man Jimmy Rollins from the Philadelphia Phillies to the LA Dodgers, and I just wanted to represent for my man. Even though this is not his jersey, this is actually the Ryan Howard jersey. But, number 6 Ryan Howard jersey. But I know that Ryan Howard is next, so I might as well kill two birds with one stone. I didn't have the Jimmy Rollins jersey. I had the Jimmy Rollins T-shirt though, and that was my man, greatest shortstop that the Phillies ever had. Definitely a Hall of Famer. He's going to get his, and I hope that he does well with the LA Dodgers. Shout out to my man Jimmy Rollins. Today, your daily go-geterism is we want to talk about how people be saying, "You ain't no real Muslim, you ain't no real Christian." What's that really about, y'all? How you gonna tell somebody that they not a real this or a real that? How you gonna tell somebody that they ain't worshiping the way you think that they should worship, or they not worshiping in a real way? They worshiping in a fake way. Who are we to say that? How can you really know? All I know is this: your relationship with God or the Creator or whoever you call the person that put this world together, that relationship between you and Him is yours. So just because a person may not display in front of you how they worship, or they may not pray 5 times a day, or they may not run around, acting like they're holier than thou, or praising Jesus Christ every time you see him or hear him. That doesn't, excuse me, that doesn't mean that they don't have a good relationship with God. All it really means is that their relationship with God is their own. So when people start treating people that way, telling people that they're not a real Muslim because maybe they follow the Nation of Islam, or 5% Nation of Islam, or Shiite, or Sunni, or whatever, or because they don't dress a certain kind of way, or you don't see them wearing a kufi, or kimar, or all kinds of things. That doesn't mean that they're not a real Muslim. A Muslim is somebody that submits to the will of Allah. Just like a Christian is somebody who submits that Jesus Christ is their Lord and Savior, and basically that's it. That's supposed to get you right into heaven. It didn't say nothing about nobody else. As long as you submit to the will of God, will of Allah, or that you submit that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior, that's supposed to get you into heaven. That's supposed to make you saved, and that's basically how it goes. So all the other stuff is basically the deeds that you do on earth are basically the things that human beings think are the right things. Maybe they will get you into heaven. Maybe they won't. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But as for calling somebody a real this or a fake that, that's by your own judgment. And remember, anytime that you point the finger at somebody, there's at least 1, 2, 3 people pointing right back at you. So, I just don't think that it's cool to do that to people and make people live up to the standards that you believe are necessary in order to represent who their God is, or what their affiliation with God is. I think that that's nobody's business except for the people, and that's whether you go to church or not. I'm not even going to go into that because we'll be here all day. But I will say this though: real or fake is in the mind of whoever is worshiping. You know what I mean? You don't know if a person gets on their knees or stays up at night, stares at the ceiling, and prays all night long. You don't know. You know what I mean? You know, um, People who go to church, sometimes some people are there just for the show. That's not for me to say whether that's good or bad, but it's obvious that some people are there just for the show. And to me, that's not acceptable. But it is what it is. So are they fake Christians? Are there Muslims that go to the mosque just for the show? I don't know. I mean, they have a required dress, so it's not like you can get fly going to the mosque. That doesn't make them right. That doesn't make Christianity wrong. That doesn't make Christianity right. That doesn't make being a Muslim wrong. And I didn't even get into any of the other religions like Hinduism or Judaism or Buddhism. And, whether you consider Buddhism to be a religion or not, or a way of life, doesn't really matter. But honestly, Islam is not supposed to be a religion. It's supposed to be a way of life. So the bottom line is, you don't really know who's real and who's fake in the eyes of God. That only God can determine that at the day of judgment, and we'll all see. But as it is right now, nobody has come back and said that this is the way you do it, and this is who you pray into. Nobody, not one person, not even in a seance. So that's all I wanted to get off my chest today. You know what I mean? Remember, good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and yo, who's a real Muslim or a fake Christian or a fake Muslim or and a real Christian, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's not up to you or me. You just make sure that you take care of you, and you make sure that you worship your Creator the way that you've been taught or the way that you believe, and everything will be alright. It's based on faith. Have a great night, y'all. And remember, urbantherapiewithsun.com, and subscribe to my YouTube page, man. Please subscribe to this video. Subscribe, man. Subscribe. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.